Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. We got a couple setups we're looking at. Gold ended up taking off without us. So you already know we don't chase setups. So we're going to wait for price to retrace and retest. Or we're going to look for price to meet us in the next level right here. All right, but we're going to break some stuff down in a second. We got a few setups we're looking at, y'all. Make sure you go ahead and like the live or you'll hop up in here. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. It's Friday. We're about to end this week off on a great note. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? So we got a few sets we're looking at. We're going to be looking for NAS100 buys. If price can break above and hold 360 as support, we're going to be looking for buys going to 21,500. Or if we can retrace it, we can maintain the whole 21,200 as support. We're going to look for buys there. We was looking for gold sales. Gold took off without us, so we're either going to wait for price to retrace, or we're going to meet price at 31.94 and see if we can hold that back as resistance. Again, like we talked about in the live yesterday, we caught that gold sell. It was talking about how we needed to break this next level. We see price rejected, but we see prices pushing back down. So again, if we can hold these next levels as resistance, we can see the downtrend continue. So that's why we're looking at the gold right here. And then we're going to look for possible GM buys. I wanted to see it hold 26.15 as support, but it obviously didn't do that. But we still do have bullish momentum as long as we can hold 25.50 as support. But we're going to have to break above and hold 26.20 as support for the action to continue. So right now we're going to be looking for the same buys that I was looking at during yesterday's live stream. If we can maintain a whole 25.55 as support, we can look for buys going to 26.15. So we have a few studies we're looking at here. Don't just join the stream. We have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free student, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. So we got gold retracing again. We don't chase trades over here, so we're going to see if we can retrace and hold and maintain 32.24 as resistance. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check it out after the live's over. Let's see if NAS can break this level. Now, we do have a news event today, y'all. We do got USDs at 10 a.m., so make sure you keep that time in mind. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When you look in your chart, drop in the chat. What's going on, Daniel? What's going on? Do you open multiple positions when taking a trade or just one? I take one position per trade. So, let's say, you know, I took this buy set of one position, this was one position, one position. I don't do that thing where like I'm about to enter a trade and I hit buy 3 times or sell 3 times. I just put one position. I risk the same amount every single trade. What's going on, Michael? I see you up in here. Yeah, so we're just patiently waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. Like we talked about before, gold took off on us before London session, as you can see here, 2 a.m. So we're still waiting for the price to either retrace and see if we can maintain the whole 32.22 as resistance, or we're going to see the price to break back below 31.94, hold that resistance, and then look for stuff going back down as well. We're also going to get up off the GN buys. The GN can hold 25.55 support for the same exact move we caught yesterday, going for buys going to 26.15. And then with NAS100, if we can break above and hold 21.352, 21.360 as support, we're going to be looking for buys going up to 21.480. I'm going to change these colors. The colors we get There we go. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram, playmaker_way, TikTok _playmaker_way_ goes daily on both pages. So again, we're going to meet price here and see if we can hold this level back as resistance. And so we're going to look for continued sales here. Again, make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join free signal for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. We're 4-0 this week. Last week we went 4-1. And if y'all check out this week's Sunday chart analysis, like I always tell y'all, it goes over not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but it goes over what we see price doing throughout the entire week. Majority of these charts have been going as projected all week, so make sure to check that out, y'all. But we've only lost either 1 or 2 trades this month so far. We've been going absolutely crazy. And of course, if you scroll to May 2nd, you can see how we ended last month. April, we went 16-1, giving us a 94% win rate, getting a total of 68,765 pips. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the month. All wins and losses are posted. Again, we go live every day, Monday session 3 EST on YouTube. We go live at least 3 times a week during New York session on TikTok. So again, we got G rejecting this level. So again, we're simply just not going to take the trade because our confirmations are not met. So we're just going to keep it on gold for right now. Gold and NAS are ones I'm really liking right now. But again, we got alerts. So we're not really missing anything. We're just again waiting for the price to come to us and our confirmations to be met. Do 5 and 15 about to pop up in a little bit. Those just join the stream. We have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal room, free Telegram. I see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. We're about to see if we can hold this low as support. Let's see if we can break this. New 15 just popped up. Again, we don't want to just see price break. We want to see if we can hold this as well. We can hold 350 as support. We're going to be looking for buys going to 21,500. Oh, okay, we back to business. Don't know what that was about. We're good, bro. We're good. Isn't the overall direction of gold bullish? No. All right, look at gold. You see bearish momentum. Right, that's what we talk about all the time. Why you got to identify the trend on the bigger time frame. Because if we're on a smaller time frame, yeah, we're going to see bullish. But when we see the grand scheme of things, that was simply just a retracement, which is why price has been pushing down all night. You gotta identify the trend on the bigger time frame. And then NAS right here is a perfect example of why you want to do that, because imagine if yesterday we was on a smaller time frame, we would assume sells, right? And then when price broke below this low and pushed back to the upside, a lot of people would have been confused or calling it a fake out liquidity sweep. But in all actuality, when we look at the bigger time frame, we're extremely bullish on NAS100. You see what I'm saying? Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out after the live is over. Again, right now we're looking to see if NAS100 can hold 21,350 as support. If we can hold it as support, we're going for buys going to 21,500. That's the game plan right now. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we're looking at the charts, drop them in the chat. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Now, keep in mind, we do got some news popping off later on today. We got news at 10 a.m. today. So make sure to keep that in mind. But besides that, we're just simply waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. We've been catching huge moves all week, all month. We're 4-0 so far this week. Yesterday, we broke down and caught this gold sell in yesterday's live. Caught 900 pips on that. Wednesday, we broke down and caught this gold sell live as well. Caught 3,100 pips, which was this gold sell right here. No. That was Tuesday. Wednesday, we went for this GBPJPY. And then we got wicked out right before we hit TP2. So it was going for buys. And we got caught in the reversal. Tuesday, we went for this gold sell. Caught 3,100 pip. This one. There we go. And then Monday, to start off, we caught this GBPJPY 131 pips. Again, we also broke this down in the London session live as well as the Sunday chart analysis. So that's how we're doing so far this week. Right now, we're looking at possible gold sells and possible NAS100 buys right now. Got a new 5-minute about to pop up in a second. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When you're looking at charts, drop them in the chat. Make sure to like the live and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We just hit 3,500 subscribers, and we're right around the corner for 3,600. All right, new 15 just popped up. See if we can hold this right here. SPX, I got you. Give me a second. So SPX in a similar situation as NAS100, so we can break that down right now. All right, so this is looking at SPX. So again, we're a very similar situation as NAS100. We're extremely bullish. We've been pushing up all week, and we're got this lower traffic to the left of us. So where it's at right now, if we can hold 59.20 as support, we can look for buys going to 59.55. All right, that's what we're looking at right now. If we fail to hold 59.20 as support, we can see price try to retrace and retest 58.80. But we're looking for buys nonetheless. We're extremely bullish. Now, granted, do keep in mind we have been pushing up all week, and we do got news at 10 a.m. So a retracement can possibly happen, but retracements are part of the trend. And nonetheless, we're still looking for buys because we're in the uptrend, right? Everything's showing as buys, we only look for buys. Everything's showing as sells, we only look for sells. Yeah, that's what's going on with SPX. Gold's still chilling in place. GN still trying to figure his life out. So we got to see if we can hold this level as support right here. New 5-minute just popped up. US30. We could do US30. I could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure they're all doing kind of the similar thing right now, but let me pull it up to give you specific points to pay attention to. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When you any charts, drop them in the chat. All right, so that's what US30 is looking like. So looking at US30, same thing. We're in an uptrend. We're in the middle of a new higher high. Again, if y'all been tuning into the TikTok lives or if you got the playbook, you already know the rules of the uptrend. We got to hold this resistance level as support. So US30 can maintain and hold 42,350 as support. We can look for buys going to 42,520. All right, that's what we're looking at right here. Looks like gold's trying to wake up as well. New 5-minute about to pop up. And then with gold, look for one or two things: either price to retest and hold 32.24 as resistance, or if we can break below and hold 31.92 as resistance, we're going to be looking for sales going to 31.66. Is that a head and shoulder pattern on gold? Nope. It is simply just price rejecting this resistance level, and we're waiting for price to either touch this level again or break this next level. Again, all those patterns, I talk about it all the time, right? You're going to make me pull out the playbook. I would talk about it all the time in the price action technical analysis playbook. If you're not following me on TikTok, make sure to follow me on TikTok right now. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. We just went live yesterday and the day before that, breaking all this stuff down. All right, you gotta understand how the charts work. The very first thing I talk about once you purchase the playbook is this right here. Okay. First thing you have to understand is that price isn't randomly doing things, and there are no coincidences in the markets. If you see something once, you'll see it twice. You see it twice, you'll see it thrice. You see it 3 times, you'll see it every day, every week, every month. The charts are like a 1,000-piece puzzle, each candlestick being one piece to the puzzle. You think you can see the full picture with just one piece? No, which is exactly why identifying a single candlestick doesn't help you understand everything. Think about it. These patterns or candlesticks people point out, they actually explain what price is doing or why it's doing it. No, they just say, we see this, do this, or do that. This is also why you was thinking I think it was you, correct me if I'm wrong, someone was asking, same as why you think it's bullish, because again, a lot of stuff you're taught online, it's half truths or just one piece to the puzzle, which is why there's all this confusion and fake outs and liquidity sweeps, right? Because again, on the smaller time frame, this looks like an uptrend, right? But on the grand scheme of things, like we talked about in the Sunday chart analysis and yesterday and all week, we are in a downtrend, right? Because when we go into a bigger time frame, what do we see? We see lower lows getting made, which means downtrend, which means sell, right? Green doesn't always mean buy, red doesn't always mean sell. There's retracements in both cycles. You hear what I'm saying? So to make life easier and so you actually understand everything that's going on, stop trying to identify a particular candlestick or a pattern and simply just follow the flow of price, right? Uptrend, downtrend, consolidation, support, resistance, go for buys, go for sells. It's literally that simple. All the other stuff just overcomplicates things. All right, we got NAS still chilling on that level. Would have been nice to get up on here, but like I said at the beginning of the live, it started to move right before London session at 2 a.m. So again, we don't chase setups, so we're simply waiting for price to meet us at our next entry point to see what the whole from 96 has persistence. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When we're looking at any charts, drop in the chat. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make that after the live is over. Also, make sure that first link in the description, join the free Signal and free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. The TikTok is the one underneath. You see it scrolling at the very bottom of the screen. Underscore playmaker way underscore. So whichever one is underscore playmaker way underscore is the one you need to follow. And I'll also tell you the exact amount of followers we have to make it even easier. I got you. We currently are at 1,895 followers on TikTok. So again, look at the username. Should be matching the one you see at the bottom of the screen. Underscore playmaker way underscore. All right. And we're sitting at 1,895 followers. Again, y'all, we do got news at 10 a.m. Want to see if we can catch a setup beforehand. We do keep that time in mind. We do got high impact USD news at 10 a.m. But slowly moving. Let's see if we can hit this level. All right, looks like the market's about to wake up again. We don't just want to see price break this level. We want to see it also hold as resistance. So that's what we're going to be looking for right here. New 15 about to pop up. Again, look at how price is reacting. As soon as it hit our level, this is exactly why we trade off these levels. Let's see if we can hold this level here. Again, look at how price is reacting. We need to see price hold this level back as resistance like it did in the past. Let's see what GU is talking about. We just got alerted. All right, so GU's retesting this as well. New 5 minute about to pop up in a little bit. Man, I was muted the whole time. I done unmuted the thing. So basically, what I was saying was this is why we don't want to just enter price when it breaks a tax level. We want to wait for it to hold as resistance, right? Again, we were going for sales the previous days. We see here price rejected this level, then blew through it. But then when price tapped this level here, and when it did the retracement, it failed to hold this level as resistance, which caused the reversal. But we go back on the bigger time frames, which is why I always you watch any of my trade breakdowns on YouTube, right? After this live stream's over, go to the trade breakdown playlist. Every single one of those trade breakdowns, the first thing I always say is we want to identify the trend on the bigger time frame. And this is exactly why, because again, on the bigger time frame, we see something completely different than on the smaller time frame, right? So again, we see the bearish momentum coming into play. We just need to break and hold this next level so we can see another similar drop to that one right there. And again, this is why we exit and enter off these levels. But again, look at how price treats the as resistance. Look at how price, as soon as it tapped, is treating as support. All right, y'all. We're still gonna be on the charts, but again, we're just simply waiting for volume to pick up. We do got news at 10 a.m. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been live since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been in live since y'all joined. Again, make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. We've been going absolutely crazy all this year, just picking up where we left off last year. Again, if you scroll all the way to May 2nd, you'll see how we ended last month. We went 16-1, give us a 94% win rate. As far as how we ended quarter one, you go to April 2nd. January, we went 17-3. February, we went 14-1. March, we went 13-1. Ending the quarter 44.5, give us a 90% win rate, catching a total of 155,207 pips. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the year. Again, everything's dated, timed, and documented. You can see how we do on a weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis. We go to January 6th. You can even see how we ended last year. Last year, we had an 89% win rate. All 12 months combined, we averaged less than 2-3 losses per month. 181 wins, 23 losses, caught a total of 326,550 pips. We really do this over here, y'all. You click where it says subscribers. You scroll down to photos, over 1,600 photos, 3 years worth of receipts. You'll see screenshots of positions, screenshots of signals, student results, testimonials, and much more. So make sure to explore the channel and check all this stuff out. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram, Telegram, and TikTok. I respond to all messages, y'all. But again, it's called the playbook for a reason. We're just simply waiting for the next move to come into play, and we'll go from there. Again, dropped a new video for y'all yesterday, so make sure to not waste this weekend. Catch up on all the playlists and all the videos. And yeah, enjoy y'all's weekend. Let's see what New York session and the rest of London session got for us, because we're just an hour and a half into London session.